Hey, young viewer. Welcome back to Noah's Food Review, where today we're gonna be making breakfast burritos. We're in the spirit of it already because come on over here. Look, we already got fixings for breakfast burritos already made, but that's boring. What we're gonna do is not eat these. These are gross. What we're gonna do instead is using the last tortilla we have made, which has by now gotten cold, and we're going to make a breakfast burrito bowl because we are original here. Now, this ain't your Chipotle's burrito bowl because in here is going to be the fixings I usually use for breakfast. So today we'll be using Skippy's creamy peanut butter. We'll be using Cocoa Pebbles. Jeez, bro.
Craisins.
Shush. I knew what I was getting. I was getting craisins. She's ruining the illusion that I don't know what I'm doing. Craisins. And I think this is a good start. I think we'll start with this. So the first thing we're gonna do is unscrew this Skippy peanut butter. I miss the days when I had to do this one-handed. I think the production value has gone up significantly since I started this with a dedicated camera person. But you know, I should stop what I'm saying. I'm clearly unskilled enough with two hands. So we're gonna try to get an even coating across one whole side because when we put things down in it, we want them to stick, you know?
Then I have to sink them.
Shush. Okay, thanks. So, another thing is if you're squeamishing and you don't want to press down into the bowl like me to get it down in, you can be a wuss and push down the edges. Next, we'll add a couple craisins. And we'll stick those down in. I need to wash this. One moment. Much better. But we had just finished the craisin stage, and we're about to move on to my favorite breakfast cereal, Cocoa Pebbles, brought to us by the Flintstones, gluten-free. I've got celiac disease. I'm not sure if you knew that, but this is the face of celiac disease. I get sad when I eat gluten. That's the symptoms. You get sad. So this is what we've got so far. This is some sort of bad lighting. It looks good, honestly, but I don't think it's done yet. So oh, sorry about that. I was just having flashbacks to the last time I ate gluten. I lost myself for a moment, but I found what it's missing. The next thing we're going to be putting in is a Power Crunch Original Red Velvet Protein Bar. Now these are actually pretty good. Because, okay, let's talk about briefly the bastard of a flavor that is red velvet in cakes. It's just dyed red chocolate vanilla. It can't even decide what it wants to be. So, I don't know. But whatever the case, it turned out pretty good in this protein bar. It's a good flavor. so we gotta be ready. It can't go in full size, so. My apologies, I probably just muted the audio and put on some easy listening music because that just wrecked the audio, I'm sure. But, regardless, we are ready. We decided not to open the package first because only doofuses do that. Oh, look at that shine. Okay. You see how nicely it's coming out, too? Okay, we are going to keep the rest of this in its pouch. In the bag. Ooh, let's sample this. Nice. This is a burrito bowl. I mean, I think we eat it with a fork, honestly. I think that's how we generally do it. I'm starting to realize why people eat burritos instead of burrito bowls. It's because here I've got this, like, crippling... I'm not sure what to do with this, but I'm going to set this down here for a moment so I can decide while I pour the drink of the night, Cascade Ice Raspberry Lemon Twist. This guy, it's a killer. So, and by killer I mean it's not very good under most circumstances. The thing is, this is a very, very bitter drink. You can see it fizzes. This is naturally flavored sparkling water. Let's use that as the thumbnail. I'm gonna steal this straw because honestly I can't even handle it without a straw. I need the fun factor that a straw gives me. And let's sit down. I want a spoon. Oh, never mind.
You are a jerk.
Never mind. So, we're gonna start this eating with the fork. I'll back up. Since this is the review portion, you'd best be able to see me, I suppose. So, first bite. Let's see, we've got curse my Parkinson's hands. We've got some craisins. We've got some red velvet protein bar. I want you to see that scoop. We've got everything we put in there. Shoot. It's fine. We still got everything. And I'm just gonna bottoms up. That's good. The peanut butter has not just stayed on the tortilla and is actually mostly coating the craisins. So in here, you really do. You get a taste of everything that we put in this. This is legitimately very good. This is the essence of sugary cereal, though. Because I didn't even just take the sugary cereal that they're allowed to sell in stores. I added cranberries and a super sweet protein bar and peanut butter. This is perhaps the unhealthiest thing you could eat for breakfast. But also the most delicious. Legitimately, I'm loving this. So, okay. I think we'd best take a look at, the defining aspect. What makes this a burrito bowl and not just a bowl, the tortilla. So we're going to kind of smush that on there and make ourselves a little wrap, as one is wont to do with a burrito bowl. I'd like you to take a look in there. To tell you honestly, the tortilla is very good in that it tempers the flavor. It, in fact, takes away a little bit of that just pure sugar that this is made of. Very good. I mean, I think I'd prefer to just take another scoop out of it like this, but we also have the drink of the night, which I think probably complements this pretty well. So, I don't want to. If we're gonna be honest, I bought this bottle for the engineering elective because I need them. So if you have any empty 2-liter bottles, hit me up. There is so much sugar in my mouth that this tastes good. This is not even bitter. In fact, I'm giving this drink honestly a 10 out of 10 right now when paired with this meal. If a meal it can be called. So, once more, this is Noah's Breakfast Burrito Bowl. Not in the sense that most people would have a breakfast burrito bowl, but in the sense that it is Noah's breakfast burrito bowl. I don't ever have eggs and tater tots. Maybe you do, but this boy sure doesn't. And this tastes a whole lot better. So, I'll take another sip and a head nod to send you off.